Once there was a shoemaker and his wife. The shoemaker made shoes in his shop. He worked very hard, but they were still poor. One evening the shoemaker had just one piece of leather left. He cut it out and left the pieces on his bench. "I will sew the leather into a pair of shoes in the morning," he said. In the morning, the shoemaker found a beautiful pair of shoes on his workbench. "Who made these shoes?" he asked his wife, but his wife did not know. "I have never seen such beautiful pairs," she said. "We will sell them for 1 bag of coins," said the shoemaker. Later that day, a lady came into the shop. She liked the shoes so much that she paid the shoemaker 2 bags of coins. The shoemaker went out and bought one more leather. He cut out pieces of leather and left them on the workbench to sew into shoes in the morning. The next morning, the shoemaker found 2 beautiful pairs of shoes on his workbench. "We will sell them for 2 bags of coins each," he said. Later that day, the shoemaker showed a man the new shoes. The man liked them so much he paid 4 bags of coins. Every night the shoemaker left out leather, and every morning new shoes were waiting for them. Soon the shoemaker and his wife were very rich. "I wish we knew who is making these shoes," said the shoemaker to his wife. "Let us stay up tonight and find out." So the shoemaker and his wife hid behind the curtain. When the clock struck midnight, the door of the shop opened and in ran 2 little elves. They were wearing ragged old clothes, and they had no shoes on. The elves jumped up onto the workbench and began to sew the leather pieces into shoes. The shoemaker wanted to thank the elves. "I have an idea," said his wife. "Let us make them new clothes and some shoes." So the shoemaker and his wife made some clothes and shoes for the elves. That night they hid behind a curtain. Just after midnight the shop door opened, and the elves ran in. They jumped up onto the workbench and got to work. The shoemaker and his wife crept out from behind the curtain. When the elves saw them, they tried to run away. "Do not go," cried the shoemaker. "We want to thank you for helping us," said the shoemaker's wife, and she gave the little clothes and shoes to the elves. The 2 elves were pleased. They put on the clothes and shoes. They fitted perfectly. Then the shoemaker and his wife cooked the elves some supper and prepared 2 little beds. In the morning the shoemaker opened the shop. "But we have not made any shoes," cried the elves. "We will make them now." The shoemaker liked having the elves in the shops. The elves liked working there too, and people loved seeing the elves making beautiful shoes. Soon people were coming from far away to see the shoemaker and his elves. The elves did not work at night anymore. Instead, when the clock struck midnight, the shoemaker and his wife tucked the elves into their little beds. Everyone lived happily ever after.